Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's so nice to be hanging out with my chaotic crew today. We are going to create this full face glam fall look today, and it includes some corals, some purples, and some browns. If you would like to see how to create this look, then keep on watching. Going in first, we are going to use a pencil, and we're just going to feather in lightly small strokes of product at the beginning.
And lightly filling in your eyebrows, I like to go in with a flat tip makeup brush. Now you could wet the tip with a little bit of water or some setting spray. I used water just to show you how you don't need expensive products to get the job done.
I'm going to go in one of Jaclyn Hill's eyeshadows from her palette, up the shade Mojo, and fill in the ends of our eyebrow.
I love it how I said I was going for a natural brow look, and these brows don't look natural at all. So seeing as I haven't gotten my eyebrows done in months, I do have some baby hairs that need to get plucked, nor can I find a tweezer, so your girl is shit out of luck.
We're going to go in and clean up our brows with our Born This Way concealer in Natural Beige.
We are just going to clean up under our brows.
Going in to set our eyelids, we are going to go on in with our Matte Poreless Maybelline powder. And we're just going to go on and put this in the... We're just going to go ahead and pack this on our eyelids just to use as a base and set in that concealer. So jumping right onto this look, the color that we are going to pop in our crease is going to be our Wet n Wild Mellow Wine. And this beautiful coral orange.
In our crease, we are going to use CoverGirl's True Naked Palette. And we are going to go in with this gorgeous purple.
So next we are going on in with our Tarte Shape Tape Concealer to cut our crease.
Going in to set our lid after we concealed it, we are going to go in with Poof, and that is in Jaclyn Hill's palette. Mine has been put to work and is broken, but we're going to go in with Poof and set just the beginning of our eyelid. It's going to set the beginning part of your concealer.
So we are going to go in with our Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette in Ring the Alarm in the color Secret. For the outer V, right out here.
So to mix the brown into the concealer or the nude color, we are going to use our Wet n Wild blush again in the coral color, and we're just going to put that right in the middle of your lid.
To fade the coral into the brown, we are going to go back in with our CoverGirl True Naked palette, and we're going to pick up back up that purple.
Right between the coral and the brown. So one thing that I will always try to have in my makeup kit or just on me is the Lise Watier, I don't think I'm saying that right, her primer. Now the reason why I love her primer is because you are getting what you pay for. This thing cost me $40, I think. You can get it at Shoppers Drug Mart. I'm pretty sure you can get it at Sephora. I'm pretty sure you can get it at Macy's, I think. We're just going to apply that all over your face. and really pushing it into your skin. This allows your foundation to sit on top of your skin and not into your wrinkles.
So my chaotic crew, if you are looking for a product that is full coverage, not too expensive, but will last very long as you don't need a lot of this product, I would recommend, it's really use that NARS foundation. Now this is their longwear foundation. A little bit goes a long way.
A lot of people color correct, which is fine, but ain't nobody got time for that. So we are just gonna put it on our skin. This is their foundation. Now I find stippling it onto your skin really makes the product go a long way. I have a lot of pigmentation around my lip. I believe it's because the skin is a lot thicker there, so it looks a little bit darker, and we're just gonna tap this on our skin. The reason why we are pushing it into our skin is because we don't want to move that moisturizer that we had applied earlier. We don't want to move the primer, so we're just gonna stipple our way through life.
The trusty Jaclyn Hill palette, we are gonna pick up this beautiful, beautiful purple. And we are going to apply that to our waterline. So I do think our eyes are missing something, and I believe that's the inner corner of your eye. So we're going to go on in with our palette. And we are going to use that nude color in Suri. So this one right here.
After we applied the purple eyeshadow on the bottom lash line, we are going to go back in with Wet n Wild's Coral, beautiful coral blush. Tap off the excess. We're going to put that right under the purple. Have some more mascara. We're only going to do one layer of this just because we don't want to look like we have spider legs crawling out of our eyes. And I try to just focus it on the outer lashes. Now we do have a lot of fallout on our face, and that is why I did my foundation and then I would do my concealing afterwards. Can we just take a moment to talk about how amazing Tarte Shape Tape is? Guys, I live in Canada and Sephora does not sell this over here, meaning I have to drive about 3 hours, cross a border just to find an Ulta that a lot of the times doesn't have it, so I have to drive a little bit further to another Ulta just to purchase the Shape Tape. And let me tell you something, honey, it is worth it because this will probably last me, I want to say, for 4 months, 6 months on end. A little bit goes a long way. I find that using this and setting it with a setting spray, honestly, that's all it takes. You don't have to have the full-on look with setting it with a powder. I personally do like to set the Tarte with a powder. The shade is like, but sometimes I just put it on and I just go. And honestly, it is one of or highlighting. Yes. I normally conceal goes. I would recommend this to everyone. Ain't nobody driving back to Buffalo to return my shade. And I don't have the receipt. They're probably like, oh, you're so dumb. You could probably just send it in and or get a refund. I know. 3-hour drive. A little bit on our nose. And then I like to bring it up because my forehead is freaking flat, guys. And I like to bring it up just a little bit to make it look like when I contour afterwards that I have a round forehead. We're just gonna wing it.
So going on in with one of my favorite cream contours by Maybelline in their foundation stick, I apply it around my forehead to make it look a little round, down my cheek, along my cheekbones, and down my chin. Using a bigger kabuki brush, it really helps to blend it and make it look super soft and natural.
So one of my favorite things to do after cream contour is setting it, and I use a powder, and it's by LA Girls. I remember when this product did not sell in Canada, and again, I'm driving on over to Buffalo to get my ish, and yes, I know you can order it online, but girl, duty-free, those prices, those rates will smack you, so just driving on using my gas. But I like to use a big fluffy brush. On this brush, I don't know what company it's by, but it says, oh, Estee Lauder, Powder Foundation brush. I can't speak. Anyways, I like to use a big one because it gives a natural look when setting your contour and it's not harsh. So the bigger the brush, the softer the look. We're going to do a combination of these two bottom colors. This was for $8, guys, and you get all of this product. LA Girl, let me know. Send me your products. go on in and we're gonna set it. You don't need this much product. I'm just being extra. So in the 3 again, we're gonna go here. We're gonna go a little bit in here, down here, and blend down. Back with our Elliot Girl colors, and we're gonna dip in a tiny bit onto this blending kabuki brush. You can't even see, it's not even on my brush. And we're gonna contour our nosy. there was something on my nose. You guys saw that, right? I'm not crazy. So down the sides of your nose. The top and bottom.
For our blush, we're gonna go on in with Wet n Wild again.
I'm going with my favorite Wet n Wild highlighting powder. I purchased this at Walmart. I'm sure you can get it at Target, CVS. We don't have Target over here, guys. A little bit on your nose, like guys, come on. Who doesn't like a pearly nose? We're gonna do a little bit on your cheeks, guys. Look, no shine. Just a little bit. Shine. I am glowing. Look at that. Glowing. So we're gonna put this above the blush. A little bit on your forehead, some more on your nose because, you know, why not? A little bit on my chin. Chin's already freaking huge. And that is it. We're gonna apply some lips and we are finished.
Adios, my chaotic crew.